How much money do you think the average American has in their savings account?
Nicole, I'm guessing the answer is not nearly enough.
Did you know that most Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account? And if 2020 has taught us anything, it's that $1,000 isn't nearly enough to survive financially when times get tough or when money gets tight, let alone when a pandemic hits. We all know now that saving needs to become part of our lives and how we plan for the future. So if your goal is to save money fast this year, we are going to show you how to do it with 6 money-saving tips that will help you spend less money and save money every month.
Now, our first way to save money each month is to set a budget. Now, don't tune out. I know you might think budgeting is overwhelming or you've tried it before and it didn't work, so it's just not for you. But the truth is that anyone can create a budget and live by it. Budgeting is great. We obviously believe it's important. Just look at the name of our website and this channel, Frugal Rules. And it's our #1 way to save money quickly because we know it will create savings the fastest for you, even if that saving is in a small amount at first. However, I'm going to say something about budgeting that might surprise you or shock you. You can't budget or cut your way to wealth. A budget helps you be mindful of your day-to-day choices and your spending. That's where its power lies. Not in growing your wealth, but in helping you develop a positive money mindset that enables you to become wealthy. You grow your wealth by reducing your expenses and making more money and then growing that money through investing. A budget is just the first step to that, and it's not as difficult as you might think.
That's exactly right. We have a video on how to make a budget where we walk you through the process step by step. So please check that out. But for now, just know that a budget will help you reduce your expenses and save money on a low income, or any income really. Start with what you earn and take away your regular monthly bills like rent or mortgage, utilities, car payment, and parking, student loans, things like that. Then subtract your monthly expenses that change, like groceries, gas, and entertainment. Then subtract out your mindless spending. So things you just buy because you're bored or you bought on impulse.
Once you know what you're spending, you can make changes to save more money. Analyze your expenses and look for ways to save more. How many times do you eat out a week? If it's 3, try cutting back to once a week. Then put that difference in your savings account. In fact, you can set up automated withdrawals for the difference to be automatically put into your savings account each week or each month or whatever frequency works for you. It may be that you can save money on your cell phone or cable bill by switching to a lower price plan. For example, Ting Wireless is a terrific option. You can get unlimited talk and text for just $10 a month, and you pay just $5 per gig of data, so you only pay for what you use. Sling TV is a much cheaper streaming option than cable. You can get live TV and sports for just $30 a month. These are really easy ways to save more money.
Yeah, and phone and cable are really low-hanging fruit. What's a bit harder, but equally, if not more important to stop, is mindless spending, which is why it's our second way to save money fast. We've touched on it already, but mindless spending is killing your efforts to save money. You can stop it by identifying your spending triggers. What makes you buy something you know you don't need? For some people, it's FOMO. For others, it's boredom. Especially during COVID, many people are shopping for things they don't need because they're sick of being stuck at home. Boredom shopping is never a good idea, but during a pandemic, when the economy and your finances may be even more uncertain, it's a terrible idea. If you are bored or have time to kill, instead of shopping, spend your time creating more income streams. Create 3, 4, or even more streams of income.
That's exactly right, Nicole. Seeing the need for multiple income streams is a part of changing your money mindset, which is our 4th savings tip. Do you have a positive money mindset? Do you have clear financial goals? If not, now is the time to set some. How you think about money will determine how much wealth you're able to build. Having a positive money mindset starts with forgiving yourself of past money mistakes. Give yourself the gift of starting over. I had to do this after graduating college because I had $50,000 in debt. I'm really glad I did, because I'd be in a very different place today if I would have believed I could not change. Also, if you're comparing yourself to others, please stop. Be your own kind of frugal. Know what you value and set aside money for those things. Focus on the small changes that help you create and maintain good money habits.
That's so true, John. Beating ourselves up or comparing ourselves to others won't help us build wealth. It'll just build guilt, and that doesn't get us anywhere. One of those small changes that can make a big difference in changing your money mindset is the 30-day rule. And this is exactly what it sounds like. When you see something you want, wait 30 days before buying it. This will give you plenty of time to think about whether or not you really need the item. If you decide at the end of the 30 days that you can live without it, you will have avoided needless spending, and that's essential to achieving financial stability. You can even take it a step further and save part or all of the money you are going to spend to amplify your savings efforts. Another small change you can make is to remove your credit card information from autofill on the sites you shop at regularly. It's a small step that you can make today to become more mindful about your spending.
Another part of changing our money mindset is to start setting savings goals. What are you saving for? What is your savings goal? Get very specific here. Write down the amount and give yourself a deadline. Then visualize your goal. Make a vision board if you want to. I remember about 10 years ago, Nicole and I decided we wanted to take a really nice Southern Caribbean cruise to celebrate our 10th anniversary. We did some research to figure out how much money we'd need to save and set up a savings account called Cruise and started directing a set amount into it each month. Then I put a picture of a cruise ship on my desk at work. Every day I was reminded of what I was working for, and it helped me stay committed to our savings goal. You can do the same exact thing, whether you're saving for a vacation, or holiday cash, or paying off your debt. Then make it easier on yourself to achieve your goal by automating your savings. Our favorite option is CIT Bank. Use it to automatically transfer the money you need each month into an account for that very purpose.
Our last way to save money might be the most important, and it's really simple. Don't give up. Saving money isn't hard. It just feels that way, and it takes time. It requires sacrifice, but it's so worth it. When you feel like giving up, hang in there. Have a friend you can call or text who will encourage you to keep going. Watch some of our YouTube videos and those of others who, like you, are on a journey to financial independence. And remind yourself of why you're saving in the first place. Remember not to compare yourself to others. If you look around, you'll find no end to people who have higher mortgages than they should, spend more on makeup or eating out or entertainment than they should, people who don't save and who scream YOLO at anyone who's listening. Just remember, when you're 60 and sipping Mai Tais on a warm island somewhere, or doing whatever your version of a perfect retirement is, it will all be because you chose to save money and you didn't give up when you wanted to.
All right, that's it for us. If you've liked this video, smash that red subscribe button so you can be notified of all of our new content, and we'll see you in our next video.